2023 Topps Allen and Ginter full case BYT 2023. Or please, sorry, BYT 23. Axios, you crack me up, bro. A full case. I'm gonna bring him to the Gimp. Allen and Ginter. Sarah says Backer definitely does not have manicured nails. I'm the Eggman. Skibby-dibby-dim, yum-dum-dum-dum. Yum-dum-dum-dum. Skibby-dibby-dip, yum-dum-dum-dum. I'm a scat man. Man, Minnesota.
Every time. First.
Oh wow, first box, the hot box. That's so wild.
Literally every time. It's so weird.
Minnesota just working Houston, bro. They're just working it right now. Minnesota, wow. Crazy. You probably could have gotten some really good odds on Minnesota before the playoffs. Even as the playoffs were starting, everybody just counted them out, including me. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I counted them out, too.
Everyone thought the Jays would be moving on.
Yeah, I like the Jays. I did.
Me too. I did too, honestly.
I actually had the Jays winning that division before the year began. How about it? Yeah, I know. It is tough division. There was, Bills. Yes. There was. The Twins took it down for $6,800 in Blesbuck cred. Yes, Bills, yes. Joseph Good hit the bounty. $6,800 bounty. We'll leave it for about 5 minutes, okay?
Yep, you good.
Yeah, Brooks Lee.
Bowman Scouts top 100. Bills. Beautiful card. What's up, everyone? Got Cat in the house. If you need anything, let me know. Brian just stepped out. Gray had a tough year. Tough year. Guess you could say the Mets kind of won on that. Because, yes, the Twins made the playoffs, but can't say that was directly because of Correa. He just happened to be there. That's right, Darb. Your favorite. It is. That was simply a joke, by the way, by saying your favorite. I was in house yesterday for the Dodgers game in LA. My first time ever being in LA. First time in LA, obviously first time at Dodger Stadium. What a really neat place, man. Not what I was expecting. For being one of the oldest ballparks, I mean, you would have no idea that is the oldest ballpark. Super neat. Great vibes. Oh, man, that was awesome. I mean, I was definitely rooting for the D-backs rookies to do some work, and my God, did they. Moreno with an absolute moonshot. First inning. We won't even talk about Alec Thomas's, I think it was 14 pitch at bat that resulted in a home run. Unreal. Just unreal the whole night. It was just great baseball from the D-backs. It was just chess match. They looked really good. They looked really, really good. Bills, if you're still here, here's that Brooks Lee. Super. Beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. Yeah, it was just a super awkward game, you know? Of course, Darb. It's nearly impossible right now. Gotta find other ways to make it, you know? You gotta be a wild card team. Just like 07, was it 07, 08? I think 07. I mean, I was still a young boy, but you remind me, I don't think they won the division, right? Pretty sure they moved on through the wild card. I think they beat the Cardinals in the wild card? I could be wrong. No, wild card? Yeah, right. I think it was the Cardinals, or it might have been the... No, I don't think the D-backs were playing. Yep, sweat all the way to Worlds. Yep, exactly. And then the... Yeah, and then to the Red Sox, it was just devastating. Yeah, that was uncompetitive. Corbin Carroll is a menace right now. Oh, that's awesome, dog. That was very cool. My most memorable game, I would say, was my dad was in house for when Ichiro hit his 3,000th hit in Colorado, which is super cool. I think that's super neat. But one of my really big games was, I believe, it was opening day against it might have been the Diamondbacks or the Cardinals, the one where Matt Holliday slid home to win it, walk off, and his entire face slid on home plate, and his face was all messed up after that. That was opening day, I know for sure. Oh, that's amazing, T-Wells. That's amazing. My brother and I, my big brother Eric, if you guys know, we went to Game 5. Game 6. No, Game 5. Yankees, Astros. Verlander on the hill. God, I don't remember who was on the hill for the Yanks, but we saw absolute moonshot from Aaron Hicks. Funny enough, today he hit a bomb. Saw a moonshot from Aaron Hicks go off the foul pole. Oh, man. Mets just really struck out, you know? It's one to forget. Oops, sorry. What was it, Darb? I missed what you said. Oh, that's nice, T-Wells. What year was that? Kevin Brown. Wow, what year was that? I mean, must have been 2, 3? 02, 03? I don't know. I could be wrong. Nice, Darb. That is sick. That is super sick. Very cool. Correct me if I'm wrong. My boy Todd Helton got snubbed from the All-Star, from the 98. Oh, wow, before me. Okay, cool. Todd Helton got snubbed from Hall of Fame, right? Just missed it this year. Might be mixing up my years. I think this would, yeah, not yet, right. This was his first ballot, I think. Maybe his second. That stinks. How you not gonna let my boy in? How you not gonna let him in? Oh, it's been way more than that? Wow, has it really? Actually, yeah, obviously, since he's been gone. I mean, hopefully not coming up on his final ballots. I really hope not. Yeah. Nice, T-Wells. T-Wells, I have a, one of my best cards, I'd say, is a triple relic auto of Smoltz, Glavine, and Chipper Jones out of 2020 Top Sterling. Triple relic auto of Smoltz, Glavine, and Chipper. Oh, nice. 5th? Okay, cool. So we got time. We got a little bit. As long as we're not running out. He'll be there, obviously. 72. Yeah, all right. We'll be there. Yeah. Yeah, and I got it in a random. I got a random player. And my player was Glavine. And then we had to random the Glavine, the Smoltz, and the Chipper. And I hit it again. Awesome card. Awesome, awesome card. Definitely a big Braves card. For a Braves buyer will pick it up one day for sure. My favorite AL team is going to be the Yanks. I'm from New York, so my big brother, if you guys know Eric Katarina, who's been on here, works with is over at Blez as well. He's a big Yanks fan. No way, Darb. Are you serious? That is crazy. Are you from New York? Yeah, I've lived there. I've lived in New Hyde Park. Yeah, exactly, Darb. And you have a guitar for your profile picture. Very cool. Play the guitar. Play all the instruments you can. My buddies got our music. Great taste, buddy. Very cool, dog. Nice. That is weird. Not many people can say they're a Rocky fan, a Steeler fan, and yeah, slightly a Yanks fan. I'll throw them in there, just like you, Darb. If it's Yanks over Mets, or if it's Yanks versus Mets, picking the Yanks. John Rocker? I really don't. Who is that? Remind me who that is. John Rocker. Oh wait, you weren't the Steelers, Darb? Oh wait, no, you said oof to my Steelers when I said that. That's right. You said good on the Rocks, not on the Steelers. Bronx, so yeah, I mean, that would make sense. John Rocker went on the field and mooned him. What the heck? I was a Dodger game where a fan went on the field and mooned him. What in the world? What are we doing? I mean, what are we doing? he was a racist. No, yeah, I remember seeing videos of that. There's a couple people who've done that.
John Rocker? What do you mean he was a racist?
I have no idea. I have no idea who that really was, honestly.
Oh no, John Rocker. Oh, he was a closer for the Braves, and when they played the Mets in New York, he said some crazy stuff about New Yorkers. He was like a homophobe,
Oh
a
my God.
racist, a bigot. He was just really bad.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Rocker was a head case, and as a result, and then he still pitched after that, but then he had some mental issues or whatever, and he wasn't pitching the same or whatever. But yeah, no, he really actually was a bigot and a racist. That's true. He was really bad. He was a homophobe. Yeah, you see. I don't know if I said that before PD said it, but yeah, Rocker. He has one quote that's like really bad. I'm not gonna say it out loud because it's so unbelievable. But it was like
Maybe one I would know.
Yeah, the quote begins like this. He said something like I hate all like the freaks in New York. He goes, imagine riding the 7 train to get to Shea and sitting next to blank and sitting across from blank and then seeing blank.
Gotcha.
And then he just started rattling off all these ethnicities and religions. He just hates all these people. Yeah, it was a really bad quote. It's a really bad quote. I think the quote was literally like, imagine riding the 7 train to Shea ... or whatever it was, you know? Yeah. It was really
What
bad.
years was that?
That was like around, I want to say that was like around the Subway Series time.
2000s, you're saying?
Yeah, like late 90, like 98, 99, 2000, 2001, like maybe around that range.
Darb says it's almost spot on.
Yeah. Yeah, he said some. The quote was really bad. It was really 99. Yeah, yeah, that would have been my actual guess. PD it was exactly 99. It was Subway Series is 2000. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it was really bad. He was really troubled guy.
Draymond, no way. Is that a true statement? Because I know that.
Oh yeah, well I don't know if it was based on him, but that's like basically who he did. That's, like,
that's ridiculous.
I mean, it's not like I don't know if it's based on him or not, Drambin, but I there's no way that you and I are the first people on planet Earth to like watch Kenny Powers and think there's John Rocker.
Oh, quite a
But no,
coincidence.
but John Rocker is like even far more evil than Kenny.
Wow.
Yeah. No, Kenny's.
Oh no,
I mean,
he sounds
it's
like
a
an evil
comedy.
human.
Yeah, no,
Sounds
he
like
is.
an evil human being.
I haven't heard that it's based on him, but it doesn't surprise me in the slightest if it's true. The quote is really bad. You'll have to look it up later. It was a really bad quote. It's really bad.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Darb's saying it best. It was the guy was more or less an inspiration for the character.
Okay.
That's probably accurate. Oh, we have another little guy here. J-Bach, why don't you go ask Todd Zeal and Timo Perez? Why don't you go ask them?
Brown just showed me that.
And get back to me. I literally, when I gave Nick a ride home last time, he was here with me. I gave him a little history lesson about the Subway Series, and I had him pull up the YouTube clip of Todd Zeal hitting it off the tippy top of the wall, and Timo Perez not running it out, and then getting thrown out at the plate. Oh. It's all right. You know what was nice about watching that Subway Series, even though the Yankees won? You know what was nice about it? Is as I got to watch those incredible announcers, Tim McCarver, at least there's no bias, right? At least there's no bias when I watch a World Series match. At least there's no bias. At least Tim McCarver wasn't a blatant Yankees fan all the time or anything. At least it was a very fair, announcing. At least there was never any bias. McCarver, by the way, might be one of the worst announcers in history. Ready? Here's a pop quiz. Who's a worse announcer? Oh, nice. We have a rip card. Kershaw. A Kershaw rip card to 99 for the Dodgers. Going to Jordan. Was Tim McCarver a worse announcer? Or was Rob Dibble a worse analyst? There you go. Now, Joe Buck, everybody knows he stinks. No, is Rob Dibble a worse analysis or analyst? I mean, or is McCarver a worse announcer? McCarver is so bad. He was so biased. You know what's funny? How funny was it that in that clip? Remember, when you pulled up the YouTube clip?
Yeah.
McCarver was biased in that clip.
That's what you're
In
talking
that
about. Oh my
literal
god.
clip.
That didn't go out.
And I went crazy. I was like, oh, because he doesn't. Nick's not old enough to remember like the McCarver announcing all those Yankees World Series one after the other. This biased, total prick. Everything that came out of his mouth was it's like if it was like strike 3 against the Yankees, but strike 3. It's like, dude, you're not supposed to be doing that, bro. There's only one broadcast. It's the World Series. This is not like a home and away thing, dude. What are you doing? McCarver did not hate the Yankees. He loved the Yankees. Are you kidding, J-Buck? Is that a joke? He was like glued. Yeah. He was on Joe Torre's speed dial. No way. McCarver loved the Yankees. He hated the Mets. He was always so biased. I'm telling you. You guys say he hated the Yankees. I'm telling you. He hated the Mets.
That video didn't sound like he hated the Yankees.
He loved the Yankees. What are you guys talking about?
I don't know.
I know he loves the Cardinals more, he likes the Cardinals more than the Yankees. That's true. But otherwise, he's a Yankees guy, through and through. Yes, we saw a metal card, Darb. I hit another metal mini Trout, so I hit 2 of the 3. One of them came out of a jumbo rip. My favorite McCarver story is the one where Bob Gibson, because McCarver used to catch for Bob Gibson. He was a catcher.
That's sick.
McCarver was a catcher on the Cardinals for Bob Gibson. So my favorite story about McCarver is the one and only time in his entire career that McCarver thought that Gibson was losing control on the mound, and he took off the mask and he started to trot out to the mound to talk to Gibson to cool him off. And Gibson literally turned, he just pointed at him and said, "What the fuck are you doing? Get back behind the plate."
Really?
Yeah, and McCarver stopped, and he turned back around, he went back behind the plate, and he never visited the mound again when Gibson, that was the only time that McCarver ever went to the mound against Gibson. Gibson was like, "What are you doing? Get back behind the plate."
Get back.
I mean, Gibson was he was goated. Gibson. I'm sure everybody here is a baseball fan, but if you have never gone to Baseball Reference and looked at Bob Gibson's numbers, they're not even real. It's a different era, obviously, but they're not real. The number of complete games, the number of strikeouts, the innings, the strikeout to walk ratio, the ridiculously, infinitesimally small, just microscopic ERAs that he was putting together, compiling year after year with the rest of the numbers. He was just, the complete game shutouts, it was just insane. There was like a whole year where he never got taken out of the game. No, I'm serious.
Stupid.
It was like a whole year where the manager never took the ball out of his hand.
That's what I do remember him for, like, is that just did complete games, like, just
I didn't know
it.
that, J-Buck. Yeah, he's not a good person, Petey. I'm not. Yeah, but I don't even know that much, Darb. Like, you guys know more than me. Like, I'm just a fan, just like you guys. I'm a normal guy. All I am is my dad let me stay up every night and watch sports with him every night. I would watch the Mets, I would watch the Rangers, okay? And I'd watch the Knicks, Mets, and Rangers. But the Rangers and Mets were priority. The hockey and baseball were priority. And late at night, my dad, eventually, he would, like, fall asleep, and I would grab the remote, and I would just watch TV. I was a little kid. I never went to sleep. I haven't been sleeping since I was a little kid. I just watch TV. I mean, I don't do that anymore, really, but I'm saying I still don't sleep. I just don't watch TV anymore. I used to watch sports just like you guys. Just stay up late and watch sports. I would have ESPN memorized, the top 10, just like you guys. I'm the same thing. Yes. I got the good stories, yeah. I mean, I got good stories. I'll never forget, I was playing poker in a home game when Reggie Miller scored like a zillion points in
Uh-huh.
like no seconds or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Was
His
it like
famous thing.
13? Was it 13 points or something?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
like,
In like 10 seconds.
it was
he
something.
stole
So whatever
the
the
ball
hell
or whatever.
that was. Yeah. I'll never forget that. We were watching. I feel like every major playoff loss for the Knicks, which there were a whole lot of them, because they lost to everybody. They lost to the Pacers. They lost to the Bulls. They lost to the Rockets in the finals that year. It was just like I was always at a private poker game, and it was with a bunch of other Knicks fans, and we just always got to watch the misery together.
Demise.
I'll never forget that Reggie Miller shit. That was crazy. Oh wow. We got something here. This is thick. We got a thickie. I'm just going to save it. Let's just save it for the very end. I'm going to leave the pack unopened. It's a super thick pack. So it's either going to be like a musical instrument or like dinosaur DNA or something.
Let's go.
Or like a booklet. But that's like a super thick pack. I mean, you couldn't mistake that for the world. Jay Cutler. How did Jay Cutler come into play here? By the way, who is a modern day Jay Cutler? I said this on the stream before.
At the moment, Daniel Jones.
No. He's too young. It's Derek Carr.
Oh, okay. Jay Cutler was young once too.
Yeah, but Carr is just like gonna be that journeyman. He's gonna just
Yeah.
like he's good, but he's never gonna be great.
Yeah.
He'll never win. He'll just be competitive. No, it's definitely not a 14 card pack. I can feel it. It's like it's bricked up. It's like one card or a booklet. I'm not sure. Probably one card. It's all bricked up. No, Baker, honestly, you know what? I was like I'll put this over here. I was like an anti-Baker guy when he first came to the league. I can't believe these words are coming out of my mouth, but he's actually matured slightly. And you know what? Baker always gives it 100. I respect that. Baker, he'll sacrifice himself. Minshew's like secretly a gamer. He's like just a beast. Just people sleep on him. All right, let's do Oh man. I don't want this chair. I'm gonna steal Nick's chair. This chair sucks. Let's put this over here. Let's put this over here. Let's get the full case of Ginter all queued up in the system. Oh, I never hit the button. Had it all done right here. His what? I didn't even know. There's a reality show? Say what? Oh! I think Carr is probably better than Cutler was too, but he's still gonna be like a journeyman, not winner. Like it's like I like Carr. Don't get me wrong. He's not gonna win. And nobody in this room is gonna sit here and be like, yes, Carr could win a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, here we go. Good luck. Rugby, I'm not. Curling seems like so much fun to watch, but rugby, I would like to get into it. Meadows for the Tigers on the filigree foil to kick things off here. In a full case of Ginter. PYT number 23. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Relic piece of Arrays for the Fish. There's Austin Riley. Don't jump. And Lil Baby.
I love when you do that.
Wow, it's so weird.
It's so funny when you do that.
It's funny. All right, Mike Harris there on the mini. We're putting these in the wrong pile. Let's put it in the right pile. There's the Schurz for the Mets on the black mini. Hiya. Yawn. Mini. Captain Sandy Yawn. Yeah, I didn't realize who she was until I asked, and then the chat told me. I actually think that show's entertaining. I mean, it's entertaining. Alan Adale. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Brooklyn. Mark Teixeira on the mini for the Rangers. Color is butter soft. I know that Chicago's probably not in love with Cutler. Chi-Town, Snell, Mini. We have an auto. It is Shintaro Fujinami. Second time we've hit him tonight. Shintaro going to the Magic Man. Now you see me. Now you don't. JR, nice hit. An auto is an auto, and it's not easy to get autos in the Gint. But we are doing a full case. Oh, by the way, I do a poutine giveaway. For each poutine I hit, I will give away $10 at random at the end to the break. So if I hit one poutine... Oh, whoa, that was a close one. If I hit one poutine, I'll random off 10 to the break, and I'll do the top spot. I'll get $10. And if I hit two poutines, then the top spot and the second spot will each get $10. And if I hit 3 poutines, then I'll do... then I get crazy. If we hit 3 poutines, I do $80. I'll do $80 to the top spot, and then we'll do like 70 20 10. We'll do 70 20 10. If we hit 3 poutines, we'll do 70 20 10 to the top 3 spots, just to the break, not to the room, just to the break. Nichols, the actor, on the relic piece there. So 3 poutines, I'll give away $100 basically, across 3 people. And 1 poutine, it's 10. 2 poutines, it's 20 to 10 each. I like poutine. What can I say? I think it's delicious. Delicious. There's not poutine. It's a dessert. It's ice cream sundae. I would eat that too, but it's not worth $10 to you guys. Sorry. So sorry. Poutine. Couple minis. Will Myers on the mini and Jose Ramirez on the mini. Neither of them SP minis. There's Corbin on the base. Vinny P upside down. What you doing, Vinny? Why you upside down, dog? Trying to confuse me. Wemby on the base. He's trying to get his confusion on. Confusion game. Reggie Jackson. Don't jump. Wemby. Nice. Filigree foil of Wemby now. Nice card. Filigree foils are short print. It's not an easy hit. I see something coming up. Is it a relic piece? Is it a rip card? I think it's a relic piece. I think it's a relic piece. It is a relic piece. It's Sammy Sosa. How about that? Sammy Sosa for JR. JR, you're hot. When you're hot, you're hot. For the Cubbies. And by the way, it's interesting. You can see just a shade of blue there, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is. It's so hard to see, but there's a little blue
Oh, yeah, you see it.
on that patch in there. Man, I wish they just put it off to the side a little bit.
Dual color.
All right, yep, 2-color patch, exactly. Chavez on the SP mini, and then Canerco, same thing. White Sox, I believe.
Boost your eBay listing. Dual color.
Dual color, exactly. Jordan Walker mini, and then Cookies. The Cookie Monster. If they had a Cookie Monster mini card, I would buy it. Right? How cool is
Auto?
that?
Imagine.
It's like an auto. No, it's like they have the Santa. I think the Santa card is dope. Out of like a optic or whatever it is. Out of there's cool. Biggio, Cavan Biggio for the Blue Jays. I'm just saying, if they had a Cookie Monster card, I'm in. The secret. They don't really think these things through. The secret is just like the true scarcity and like not overdoing it. Like, for example, if I could ever, let's say, convince Fanatics to like make a Cookie Monster insert. Right, like Cookie Monster card, super rare, super short print, just like Santa. If I could ever have them go for it, they would not be able to help themselves, but they would make the Bert and Ernie, and then they would make the Count. They'd make them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They wouldn't be able to just make one, because that's just how they roll. If you just make like one and you make it short print, it's desirable.
Mm-hmm.
If there was just like a very short print Cookie Monster card in a baseball product, it would be desirable. Whether it'd be right or wrong, I don't know, but it'd be desirable. I'm telling you, it'd be popular.
It's like when UFC put in Hasbulla.
Exactly.
Everyone was like, just get Hasbulla.
Exactly. It's not like Hasbulla is freaking fighting.
Nope.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great example, by the way. That's a good example. Ali Alejandro. Oh, rip card. It's What's Your Name, Duran Duran. I was trying to feel for some weight here. Let's see. What's Your Name, Duran Duran, 197 to 199 for Stroh and the Rangers. Little Stroh love here on the rip piece. Rip it. Oh, damn, I just put it in the kit. Let's rip it.
Let's go.
Grip it and rip it. Let's do it. Let's go, Stro. I can start filling out a Beat the Sword for him because I beat the sword on everything that comes out of a rip card.
Every rip, cool.
All right, good luck, Stro. Here we go, baby. Let's do it. What's your name, Duran Duran? What do you have inside for us? Well, I would say it's an Astro. Damn, that's tough. Yankee fan getting an Astro. See if I can get him out without opening the rest of it. That's all right. We'll give it one more little rip here. Yordan. It's Yordan Alvarez. On the rip. Come on, Yordan. Come out, come out. It's your time to shine, dog. All right, he really wants the full.
Okay, Yordan.
He wants the full rip.
Come out.
It's all right. Jeez, Yordan. I know you can't fit through the door.
Come on, Yordan.
You're a big boy. All right, there we go. Yordan Alvarez, extended short print. Mini. He has 2 tonight. He has 2 homers.
Really?
No way, really? Do 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 do. Keeping it in Texas is right. He doesn't have 2 homers.
2-run bomb.
Oh, a 2-run bomb.
Yeah.
Got you. What's your name, Duran Duran? On the rip card. You don't have to, not that one. This one. And then Yordan, short print mini, unnumbered to 50. Congrats, Stro. Nice hit. There should be another rip card in this case. They're usually at least, usually like 2, I would say. There's usually a couple. Oh, shit, I forgot to order food. You ordered food?
I did order food.
Shit, I forgot to order food. I'll have to order some. Oh, man, it's getting late, too.
I know.
I might have to take a moment.
Oh, no. K-Fed.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Some upside downers here. What's with all these minis, like, together? Did you drop the minis out of the thing? Is that why?
No.
I was like, how are...
Say what?
Like, no, I figured maybe you dropped them and then you
No.
put them back in, and that's why they're all in, like, the same spot, but that's weird. An auto of Run DMC. The king. That's so cool.
That's it.
That's an awesome one. Stuhol. It's Run DMC with ink, bro. I haven't hit his autograph yet. That's awesome. Run DMC autograph. The King of Rock. That's so cool. That's really cool. I like it. I think that's a cool one. I like Run DMC better than I like a wiffle ball player. I mean, oh, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's dope.
That's cool.
I like Run DMC.
I like that.
It's like he's like a historical guy in music and stuff like that, you know? I think that's really cool. Now, there's a wiffle ball player, too, Darb. There's a wiffle ball player, too. Gunner base. Yeah, I'm not kidding. There really is. There's a wiffle ball player and a... I'm surprised there's not a ping pong player. Sorry, I just wanted to show you the Trey Mancini. Mariano Black Mini. Brandon Nimmo. Momo Mini. Mountcastle on the relic piece, the bat piece for the Orioles. Giancarlo Mini. Cha-cha-cha-chia. There's fudge, the dessert fudge. Honestly, it sounds delicious. I like fudge. I would rather poutine for a meal, not dessert. Or maybe for dessert, too. We like the poutine. Tyler Anderson Mini. We'll show the front just so you guys see that it's not numbered or anything. Does De Niro have autos? I don't know, but I hope so. I mean, he's in the product, so probably, right? No? Did not all of them have autos? They're probably just very few. I guess it would be on the checklist. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I would think so, but I don't know. Corbin base. Wemby base. And Buster Posey relic piece for the Giants. Going to Jason Maeda. Speaking of the Giants, there's a Brian Wilson SP Mini. It's got to be on the checklist, Darb, no? Brian Bayo. There's Jazz on the mini. Brian Bayo, Red Sox relic piece for K-Fed. There's Gunner base.
Nice, Darb. That's cool.
He does. Nice. I feel like all of those, I don't know, I probably am wrong, but maybe not. I feel like every single one of these celebrities signed. Like, otherwise they wouldn't be in the product,
right? Why would you be in
yeah.
it?
I mean, yeah, they have to sign. I feel like they all sign. Ooh, I think we might have another rip card coming up. Let's see if I'm right. Just based on the thickness. That's what she said. Oh, I'm right. Ooh, is that Ricky Bobby? Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson, 15 out of 99 for Oakland. JR. Talladega Nights, Magic Man. What are we thinking? Should we try a steal a base, steal a taco? Or should we send it to you? Ricky Bobby. I'll put it down while you decide. Nice, Brink. Yeah, Delight is going to go, guys. Take Delight. It's the last one that we can do before Backer readjusts the prices, because I dropped them way too low. So my advice is to take Delight before they go back up. Webb, Man vs. Food. Were how many of the 10? I can't see what the number, what he said.
2? 2 out of the 10? Jeez.
That's crazy.
I like that they do the red ink.
Me too. I think that's cool. And it's hand numbered.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Relic piece of Trey Mancini for the Cubs. There's 3 in total. That's all there. That's the only. No, there's not only 3 De Niro autos. No, there's red ink is to 10, right?
Oh, we're saying in that. In
that one case.
In that case. Wow.
I hit a Kevin Hart auto. JR, are you on your Mermaid Burner account? Gunner base. Filigree foil of Nolan Gorman. After this handful, I gotta really quickly see if I can order some food before everything closes.
Yeah.
Relic piece of Matty O for the Braves. Little baseball bat piece there. What a year he had. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, 1 second. Just want to get something simple, man. So far away, I would get this, but it's so far away. Shit. Why is it giving me all these places that are so far away? I don't understand what's going on right now. Oh, I guess I'll just get this. It's fine. Oh, 5 minutes? Alright, let's order it real fast. Ready? Let's just get it. Who's here? Hama?
Mm-hmm. And Mrs. Hama and... That's it.
Whatever, it's fine. Alright, I ordered a pizza, per usual. Alright, here we go. What's up, Wiggy? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh. 1 second. My card got declined. Let me transfer some money. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's so interesting that the radio guys the other day were like praising Jason Derulo. What do you mean my card got declined? There's freaking money in there, you liar. There's money in my account. What the hell are you talking about here? Oh, now it's working. Just declined me 2 seconds ago, and now you work?
Oh, what happened?
That's so weird. My card got declined for no reason. I just did it again right afterwards, and it went through. I love how Jason Derulo just like waits to come out with a big song every year. He intentionally, he makes these songs, then he holds them, and then he just waits until his stuff cools off, and then in January of the next year he comes out with a new song. He just wants to always have be a platinum artist for every single year. The radio guy was like, oh, Jason Derulo, he's had a platinum hit song every year since 2000. It's like I'm thinking to myself, I know that. The manager told me he does that intentionally. It's crazy.
What's up, Wiggy?
Very sharp, though. Whamby bass, very sharp. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. In action, it's George Brett. for the Royals. Going to Dr. Groot on that short print. I haven't hit that George Brett one yet. How big is the total checklist of the inactions? It's probably pretty big. I've hit so many of them. So many different ones, which I think is cool. Good pictures. Oh! Buxton Stained Glass Mini for the Twins. It's a Twinkies kind of night. We're getting wild, Wilden. It's Buxton Stained Glass. Buxton Stained Glass Mini. Wilden getting wild. Yo, that's sweet. Stained Glass Mini of Buxton. The Twins are hot tonight. They hit the bounty, and now they're going to hit Stained Glass Mini. That's a beat to sort for Wilden right there.
All I kept hearing is Hammer say, Frosty.
Frosty Dog! Frosty Dog! Hit something good?
He must have.
Frosty the Snowman.
He's got the red auto spot. Must have hit something.
That's a good spot to have.
Mm-hmm.
Nice hit, Wilden. Stained Glass Mini. A little BTS for you, sir. There's Yelich on the relic pieces. We get back to it. We ain't done. We got 7 boxes left, including the hot box. Oh, yes. The hot box. Don't forget about that hot box. Crystal Reed Mini. We hit a short print of her in the last Ginter case. No, you have a number. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Here, let's put the Stained Glass Mini over here. Montplair. How do you pronounce this? Placer?
Montplaisir?
The multiplier? What? Okay, anyway. Was he as a fisherman? No, he's a content creator and podcaster. I was going to guess fisherman.
I thought it was fisherman too.
I literally thought, like... yeah, he's like holding a Monster Energy drink. He was wearing overalls. He was either an extra in The Perfect Storm, or he is a fisherman, or he is the only guy on the planet with worse fashion sense than me. Miles I can't pronounce your last name, the content creator and podcaster. What is this guy known for, besides wearing fisherman clothing?
Safety vest is right.
Safety vest? So he's directing traffic, J-Bach? Wilden. You hit a Stained Glass Mini of Buxton. It's a Twinkies kind of night. Twinkies kind of night. Stained Glass Mini, dude. Congrats. We love it. We love it. It's gonna beat the sort. Here, I'll do it. Give me the pen.
Congrats, Walden. That's sick. Those stained minis are sick. It's even cooler to hit it not out of a rip.
You can take it. Let's go, Wilden. Stained Glass Mini. Love it. Love it. All right, let's keep going. By the way, we have a rip card for Oakland. JR, if you're here, FYI, you have a rip card. Let us know if you want us to rip it or if you want to keep it, and we can send it to you. You can sell it or do whatever you want with it.
Rip it or ship it.
Yep, rip it or ship it. Well said, sir. 3 mini cards in a row again. What a weird case. Oh yeah, Dodgers. Yeah, the Dodgers have that. Jordan has a jumbo rip, the triple rip. Is it triple? It's not called it. Is it called the triple rip?
I don't know, but
it's just a jumbo rip. I think the triple rips are like different. They're like 3 different players, right? You do get 3 things in this one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you do.
No Tops Bob Ross. What's up, Dimo? You know it's unfortunate if you've never seen the documentary about the whole Bob Ross. His likeliness is just it's when they don't. He doesn't make his family doesn't get the money. His family got screwed over for all the rights to everything.
Yeah.
Vladdy Senior, is that Vladdy Senior?
Yeah, it is.
For the Angels on the relic piece. That's cool. George Brett on the filigree foil. Yeah, Bob Ross's family got screwed. They don't get any money when Bob Ross's likeliness is sold in any way. Like whenever any money is made off of Bob Ross, the family doesn't get it. There's a relic piece of Zach Wheeler for the Phillies. So I'm not saying I'm not going to support that tops thing with the Bob Ross, but I do kind of feel some kind of way a little bit. It's not good. Ropa Vieja, I like Ropa Vieja. It's just unfortunate. It's a sad story. Demo. We're opening the Gints, you know?
What's up, Demo?
We're enjoying it. I think it makes Tops look bad too. I wasn't really gonna say it like that, but I kind of agree with you, Brink. I think it's a bad look. It's just a bad look. With that said, I heard the product is really good. So. Relic piece of the Verdugo for the Red Sox. Relic piece of Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Filigree foil of Trey Mancini for the Cubs. Drew Jones to 250 with ink, and a Brooks Lee Superfractor Auto top a hundo out of 23 Bowman Jumbo. And then this stained glass mini. And we might be putting something else on the stand. Don't forget we have a couple of rip cards we haven't ripped yet. We also have, including a jumbo, and we also have a there's a Gunner Berry, or SP rather, and then another Gunner but mini. We have one of those packs where the packs is huge. It's like a box, so it could be like a whatever Dino DNA or a musical instrument. Relic piece of Dennis Eckersley for the Red Sox. Down goes Frazier, black mini. Reese Hoskins for the Phillies in action, nice. Going to K-Fed. Filigree foil of Logan O'Hoppe. Gunner on the SP. Gunner on the mini again. The 1-2 punch. Relic piece of Devers for K-Fed and the Red Sox. Gunner base again. Cleaning up on the Gunner stuff. Larry Walker mini. Wemby mini, nice. In auto, it's going to be Sandy Alcantara in front of the Jazz mini. Hawk is probably a buyer. For K-Fed and the Fish, it's Sandy. Get well soon. Just had Tommy John surgery the other day. I like to call Sammy Mom because my mom's name is Sandy. Sandy Alcantara. Hi, Mom. She never watches. She never watches this. I don't think she's ever watched. One time she was like, I'm with your grandpa right now. Can you send me a clip of you breaking on the stream? I was like, okay, Mom. And I just like looked up like a random break that I did like the other day. And I just like sent her the link. I'm like, here you go. I was like, hopefully I didn't say anything too crazy.
Yeah. Hopefully you didn't say anything your grandpa wouldn't.
Yeah. I watched like the first like minute and a half of it.
You're like, all right.
I was like, yeah, this should be good. Arrays. The relic piece. I want to hit like a wood mini or a cloth mini or one of I just want to hit some crazy minis. I want to hit some crazy mini stuff. I want to hit or a cloth mini or a wood mini. I just want to hit something I haven't hit before.
I'm dying to see the sketch parallel.
I haven't seen one of those yet.
That could be sick.
I haven't seen that yet. Eloy Jimenez on the filigree foil. I think Hawk hit one of those. At least one. Relic piece of Ian Rappaport with that blue shirt. I guess he decided to wear blue that day. Ethier, Andre. Mini for the Dodgers. The Taj Mahal is falling out. You got the whole world in your hands. Gummy Bears mini. Man, no poutine yet. No poutine yet. There's another auto, though. It's going to be Reed. Crystal Reed, the actress. Crystal Reed, the non-baseball spot, getting some love here. Crystal Reed with ink. Actress. Hiya.
Almost makes me believe that the poutine is really rare.
It's not. I've hit, like, I usually hit 2 of them. Card number 2, DL Hall. Max Scherzer on the mini now. Gunner base. Relic piece of Chris Taylor for the Dodgers. The School of Rock. Luis Castillo mini. Okay. Take your delight, 46, guys. It's PYT. We're going to try to run that after this. Take your delight. Take your delight. There's only a few elites left on the board. It's underpriced, like, wildly. Like, it's wildly underpriced. It's $1,480 underpriced because I messed up the other day. So take your delight. It won't be offered at these prices again. I'm telling you right now. You will not see delight at the prices that you will see it in the store PYT46 right now ever again. Well, I shouldn't say ever again, but you're not going to see them after Backer fixes it. Because I made a boo-boo and I lowered them too much, and I got in trouble for it. Edwin Diaz, 2-color, relic piece. Seriously, and thank you, PD. I was gonna ask Nick to link it, but PD, you did it for me. Thank you, appreciate it. Take your delight, number 46. I'm not even allowed to add any more. Backer just said, whatever, just do it at the price that you put it at, and then after that, don't add any more, and I'll adjust it. Filigree foil of Prince Fielder. Volpe mini. Filigree foil of Langs, Sarah Langs, researcher and reporter. Researcher and reporter. Should have just written reporter. Meek Mill, Black Mini. Maybe she's some wild scientist I don't know about. Relic piece of Kyle Tucker for the champs going to Stuho. Corbin, SP. Relic piece of Jeff McNeil for the Mets. And thought we had something interesting, but I think it was just that black mini right there. There's Griffey mini, speaking of interesting. And mini. In this Wiggy, there's so many chases. There's so many weird things. This is such a unique product. There's like so many interesting autos. And then the regular checklist is good too. Wemby base, Corbin base. It's just a deep product. So it's like not as easy to hit stuff as certain other products. But at the end of the day, there's a bunch of stuff. And I feel like every team probably has some rip card possibility. So I'm guessing. So I've never done this before. I never opened until this year for Ginter. But I'm pretty sure, I would imagine every team has a rip chase, a rip card possibility. And that alone is so much fun. Like we have these rip cards, like jumbo rip card, regular rip card. I'm sure you've watched us. There's no Rockies rip. That's what? BS, Star. Should go freaking complain. There's Rasmussen. Drew Rasmussen.
Drew.
Yeah, Drew, not Drew. Bella. What? Who's Drew Rasmussen?
He's a pitcher.
He is, right?
Yeah.
Why did I just assumed Drew, just because the only Rasmussen I ever heard of. I was like, wait a second, this isn't a guy. It's Bella, a high school running back. Is that a woman? Is it a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that. I remember that thing.
We saw that, yeah. Yeah, she's a female running back.
Is she still a running back?
I don't know, but in high school she was like this running back. At her.
I know, I remember now.
First girl in Cali to ever score 2 touchdowns.
Corbin Mini. Drew Rasmussen, that's funny. There's so many weird cards in this. Rizzo in the filigree foil. Like, it's hard to say, like, what the chase is. There's, like, dinosaur DNA. It's not real, but, you know. Oh, this should be over here. Sorry.
The Minotaur relic.
Yeah, there's, like, just weird stuff. There's a booklet. There's, like, musical instruments. It's just the sky's the limit. Wait until you see. We're going to open this last pack. It's coming up. It's like a jumbo pack. I don't know what's inside it. It's probably a musical instrument, but it could be some, like, really weird thing. As if a musical instrument is not weird enough for you. Gunner base. But we'll see in just a moment. Whit Merrifield, Blue Jays, relic piece. Like, we're literally almost there. Kimchi, that's not poutine. Or are you talking about the jumbo cards? Kimchi? You don't know what kimchi is? Kimchi's good, man. I had kimchi today at Korean barbecue.
Love kimchi.
Yeah, kimchi's fire. It's like cabbage all coated with, like, spicy stuff and
Fusion spices.
yeah. I feel like all the kimchi in the world is, like, made at the same place or something. No, I'm serious, by the way. I saw this one, like, documentary. I think it was saying that all the kimchi was made
It's like
in
factory.
It's like one place makes, like, all the kimchi. There's Adam Lefko, sportscaster, relic piece. Skyline Chili, there is no. You got to get Skyline Chili to be in Allen and Ginter. Honestly, I would, if I were, like, in charge, I'd put Nick Tahoe's in Allen and Ginter. From Rochester, upstate New York, Nick Tahoe's is perfect for Allen and Ginter. It's like a, you know. Andy, you're sick. All right, we got the hot box. Let's get hot. It's truly hot, hot, hot. Do 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 do. Lucy, there's Wemby on the foil. You got some splaining to do. Dale Murph. Tim Raines. De Niro. There's an auto. It's Langs. Sarah Langs, the researcher. The scientist. Reporter, researcher. Sarah Langs with ink. The non-baseball spot is crashing for Mr. Stuho. Crash. Non-baseball, crash. Hulk, smash. Allen Street, I used to live right next to there.
Cuban.
She's still picking up my order? Jesus, man.
I was just about to ask you, want me to go grab your food, but it's not even.
She hasn't even picked it up yet.
Jeez.
Wow, it's a guy, and his name is spelled correctly. I'm mystified right now. His name is Donald. He's driving a Mazda. No, he's not. A Toyota Matrix, excuse me. Toyota Matrix. His name is Donald, and it's spelled correctly. It's a miracle. Donald spelled correctly. There's Shams Charnia on the filigree foil.
Yeah, it is, Brink. Ian Nichols.
Relic piece of Jose Ramirez, a.k.a. Muhammad Ali for the Guardians. It is, Brink. That is Ian Nichols, yeah, American Pie and Rookie of the Year. We were talking about that earlier. He didn't sign in this, T. Wells, did he? I can't imagine that Snowden signed in this. Since is he still behind bars?
Snowden.
Is he?
I can't imagine he's free.
I was gonna say. I mean, you give them too much credit, Brink.
Yeah.
It might not be any drugs involved. Yeah, me too, T-Wells. Me too. Dylan Cease, Relic Peace, White Sox. Hey, it rhymes. Marte Mini. Kevin Hart Mini. Gunner on the SP Mini. Or sorry, the SP foil. Friendly reminder before we do the rest of this stuff. JR, you have a rip card if you'd like to use it. It's Ricky Henderson. And then Jordan Shell, you have a jumbo rip card if you'd like to use it. It's Clayton Kershaw. But first, let's do this jumbo thing, right? Let's see what this is. This ginormous pack. Good luck. Let's see what this ginormous pack is. There's one card in it, and then there's something big. It looks like a musical instrument. Bodhrán. The Bodhrán. Looks like some sort of bongo or something. I'm not sure. A genuine Bodhrán. I don't know what that's from. It's going to be to 200. 59 out of 200 on a large, thick piece of a musical instrument. The Bodhrán. To 200. These are hard to hit. It's also a wildly thick card. You want to get me one of those...
This or something.
No, that, and then what I need also is the give me a couple of the white things that are over there. Do we have any over there? Just two of them.
This two of the white things. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, not those. They're like dividers.
Oh, the
Yeah.
sweat cards.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't have any over there?
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah, usually do. There's two of them. Two. Yeah.
Dust a little.
There we go. That's okay. Let's see if that works. Usually does. Like a glove.
Nice.
And then one more thing that we need is this. There we go. Bodhrán. Take one of those for me, plastics.
Might not even fit in that well.
Might. Might not. It might. No, probably not.
Magician? Ugh, these don't even fit.
Yeah, that'll fit. This'll fit. For sure. It's not that they're worth $1 zillion, they're just really hard to hit.
That's a cool hit.
It is a cool hit.
It's a Bodhrán, Brink.
Yeah, what is this? Like a bongo? A Bodhrán. It's like a bango or
Jerome, yeah.
a bongo or something. I guess we're not ripping this rip card for JR. We'll put that, okay. And now I'll put these minis away, and then we'll do the jumbos. Okay. Let's do these rips now. Verlander for the Mets. Trout for the Angels. Kershaw for the Dodgers. We'll do the mini ones at the end. Goldie for the Cardinals. Wander for the Rays. Julio for the Mariners. There's another small one. Do that at the end. The N43 postcards. Wander again for the Rays. Bryce Harper for the Phillies. And Mookie for the Dodgers. The two small ones are going to be Goldie. And Bob Gibson. I can put those in here. Do a recap in a moment here. Just sleeve everything up for you guys. My streak of not hitting an autographed box topper continues. I'm 0 for unlimited. I hit the rip cards. I don't hit the autos.
Sleep.
Yeah, I hit the rip cards all day. I just don't hit the other ones. This Clayton Kershaw. We'll beat the sort. I gotta put all these away for you guys real quick. You don't know what song I'm singing, do you? You don't know what video game that is, do you? The Legend of Zelda, baby. It's Link.
Ratchet and Clank.
It's the original. Numero, the first one.
My stress at it.
Yes.
These numbered? No.
They are numbered, yeah.
65.
City 5.
Hand numbered. I love it.
Man, that game was great. I love Legend of Zelda. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on a second. I guess I could put that in the back here, right? Screw it. I try to do this quickly, but sometimes it takes a moment, especially the full case. There's so many of them. But if I don't put them in here, they're gonna get banked up, guaranteed. I mean, if you guys don't care, I can just put them in a box and let the sorters do it. But how much are these box toppers worth? No?
That's a good question. I really don't know.
How much are these box toppers worth? Like, are they worth me spending all this time putting these in plastic sleeves and all that jazz? Yeah, the original Legend of Zelda, it was a gold. It was like a gold game. Like the game was like had like a gold like little foil.
Gold
on it.
hue?
Yeah, no, it was like the actual cassette. The actual game, like the game.
Physical.
The physical game was like not like 24 karat. It wasn't like gold, but it had gold color. It was like the only game at the time ever that had a different color than the rest of all the games. It's actually a genius marketing tool now that I think about it. Eh.
510.
The other yeah. The original Legend of Zelda, like right now, like unopened in that gold case is worth fortunes of money. Yeah.
Buku.
Oodles of money. RBI baseball did? I don't remember that. I had RBI baseball, I don't remember the color. What was it, red, white, and blue?
With Ken Griffey.
Alright, let's do a recap. Couple inactions there.
Gunnar galore.
Yeah, and Reese Hoskins and George Brett on the inactions. Some minis. You had Corbin, Wemby, Gunnar, and Gunnar. Decent minis there that we sleeved up and top loaded thanks to Nick. Some, ooh, come on now, Sarah. Some filigree foils. Nice Wemby there in the filigree foil. Logan O'Hoppe, Wemby on the foil, and then Gunnar on the SP foil. So yeah, it was a lot of Gunnar. The relic pieces. Ian Nichols from American Pie / Rookie of the Year. Eckersley, Posey, Sosa, Devers, Jose Ramirez, and Kyle Tucker on those green bordered relic pieces. We have a rip card of Ricky Henderson for Oakland going to JR. We have a rip card of Ezekiel Duran for the Rangers, which we ripped, and we got Jordan unnumbered to 50. We had some autos. Rasmussen, Sarah Langs, Crystal Reed, Run DMC, Fujinami, and Sandy Alcantara. Some cool autos there. We had a stained glass mini of Buxton. We had a musical instrument piece of the Baudran to 200. And we had a jumbo rip card of Clayton Kershaw, which will also be sent to you. Congratulations to everybody that hit during this really cool full case of Allen and Ginter PYT 23. Thank you for joining. That was the break.